Hello, 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 and happy Monday. My name is Spirit Hamilton. I blog about the business of beauty, and tonight I'm gonna kind of go over some frequently asked questions, myths about becoming an influencer or an affiliate. So I'm just gonna give everybody a few minutes because I did make an announcement to get on here, and we will get started. And I just want to make sure I got these under eye bags packed away because I did not mask them today. I just kind of like did a little bit of makeup and got to work, and it worked for me. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. So we're going to talk a little bit about affiliate marketing, influencer stuff. I have been an affiliate marketer since like 2013, and I know a little bit about it. Okay. I think there's a lot of different approaches to affiliate marketing, but I think when it comes to social media marketing, I think there are a lot of myths that people have about being an affiliate marketer. And so we're going to go through some of those myths, and whatever questions you guys throw up, I will gladly answer those as well. Affiliate marketing, I know I've done several videos where I've kind of gone into what affiliate marketing is, but basically it's you selling other people's products and earning a commission for your sales. Okay, so ideally, in an ideal world, you will be representing products that you use, know, and love, and you're basically sharing them, how to use them in some cases, but just basically sharing a product that you love. So how I got involved in affiliate marketing was people would come to me and they would ask me, what app was that? What was this? What was that? And it's kind of the same as it was started kind of as the same as referral marketing. In my skincare and beauty businesses, people that didn't necessarily want to partner and work with me, but the company that I was at may have wanted information on different tools and resources that I use. And so on my blog, as I talked about on the live about Pinterest and blogging, there is always a page for resources, my toolbox. What do I use? So whenever anyone asks those questions, I can send them directly to that page on my blogs, and all of my affiliate links are there. Okay. Now there are some things you need to know as an affiliate. Number one, you need to disclose your affiliate relationship anytime you are posting or blogging and using affiliate links. And it really needs to be as close as possible to the link, or I've seen people put it at the very top of their blog and their blog page, and just kind of say, hey, the way I like to word it is, I may or may not earn a commission, because just because they click the link that's on my blog does not mean that I'm going to get the commission. They might be cashed to someone else. There's all these other reasons why I might not get the sale. And so that's why I like to word it as, you using these links helps me keep this content for free, because it's literally true, right? It helps pay for things like hosting for your website. It helps pay for some of the apps and tools and resources that you use. They can end up being completely free, and you definitely can earn over and beyond that. So I'm not an affiliate for everything that shows up in my box, because in my inbox, because I might not like the product. It might not be in alignment with my branding and my values and what I stand for. So let's talk about what it really takes to be an affiliate. I went through all of that just to kind of kill some time and allow people to come on and join us. So let's talk about what it really takes to be an affiliate, because you've probably heard a lot of different things out there, right? And one of the ones that just drives me wild, and it's not the fault of the person who believes this, it's because different gurus and some of the wild things that happen on the internet have y'all believing that you need to have, say, for a while everybody thought they had to have 10,000 followers to monetize Instagram, for example. You never needed 10,000 followers to monetize Instagram, right? And the reason people thought that was because that's the point where you got to swipe up. Well, guess what? Now everybody gets to share their link in their stories. And I always tell, share the fact that I made my first dollar on Instagram with less than 300, I want to say even less than 200 followers, right? Because it really wasn't the follower count. It was getting to the getting in front of the right person, for the right person to see the offer and asking for information in order to buy. Okay. And so you do not need a lot of followers, and a lot is really subjective, right? When you think about it, what defines a lot of followers? Because what's a lot of followers to me may not be a lot of followers to someone else. And what's a lot of followers to someone else may not be a lot of followers to someone else. What's more important than the number of followers that you have is the quote unquote quality of followers that you have. And so what you do need is not necessarily 5,000, 2,000. You can have 100 followers and make money as long as they are niche targeted followers who like, know, and trust you. That's what you need. You need an audience that knows, likes, and trusts you, usually within a niche, and then you're going to solve a problem that that niche has with a product that you then share and or recommend. Okay, so I just want to make sure everybody's keeping up. Somebody said, so when they said your IG can be monetized, what do you do after that? Okay, so when they said your IG can be monetized, what they're talking about is with Instagram specifically, okay? And so that means you might be able to qualify. Last summer, I was in their badges pilot where I got paid for going live on Instagram with badges turned on. And I think they even matched the badges that people bought from me, okay? While I was live, you know, kind of like OF or Facebook does it with stars. And so that's what they mean, that you can monetize specifically with Instagram. But that's the other thing you need to know about affiliate marketing and being a creator / influencer is you do not have to only get paid through that platform, right? So there are tons of people who have sought YouTube monetization for years. I'll get to that question in a second. Hang with me. Stay here. Tons of people who have wanted to be monetized on YouTube. I have made money, lots of it, from YouTube without ever being monetized. I have never had the 4,000 followers or the number of views or whatever. At one point I had the views, but I was missing something else. I've never been monetized through YouTube, yet my videos have driven traffic to my blogs. They have driven people to buy from various affiliate links that I have, because those affiliate links were either on the screen or in the product description, the pinned comment, or somewhere else. So how do you set up your payments? That's going to depend by platform. And what I would do is I would go to YouTube or Google and search how to set up those payments. I can't even remember. It changes so often. And it was eons ago when I set up to get paid through Instagram. I just remember there being something when you go into your insights, or I can't even remember where it was, but it was very easy to do. It was probably one of the easiest to do. So you do not need to have a lot of followers, okay? I'm going to speak specifically because this is what I know very well, and I am living proof. In the beauty space, you do not need to be a makeup artist. You do not need to be an esthetician. You don't need to be a skincare doctor or a dermatologist if you're selling skincare. You do not need to be any of those things, nor do you need to pretend to be those things in order to make money. You don't need to pretend to be a millionaire. You don't need to pretend to drive a Lambo. You don't need to do any of that. All you need to do is show up and be yourself and document your process. So for example, if you are a representative of a weight loss company, share your own journey with your own weight loss, right? Share your before and after. Now, I know a lot of people don't like to share their befores. I tend to like to show, I'm one of them. I like to show my before with a good after. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But you want to share your journey. And so even if you don't want to share that before, how you share your journey is talk about, you know, you can stroll through the grocery store. What are you buying this week to change your eating habits, right? What are you supplementing with, right? These are ways that you can show your journey. Talk about the change in your appetite, right? You can face the camera, you can do a voiceover, you can do an infographic. There's a lot of different ways you can build that audience around these weight loss products by talking about your journey, your change in appetite. Are you noticing that you feel full? This is day 18 and I'm noticing that I don't feel as full. If you're doing a detox, give a good blow by blow, right? We don't need to know all the nasties, but give a blow by blow account, because what you're doing when you do that is you're not only building like, know, and trust, you're educating your audience. And that is so valuable because you are giving them what no company's website does. This is why I believe so wholeheartedly in direct sales, network marketing, affiliate marketing, and influencer marketing, because we are living in an age when the sale is made because people are going out and they're looking for what's triggering them adding to cart and actually buying is not so much what a company is saying about their product. It is what other people who have used the product are sharing. Why do you think when you go on Amazon, they will let you upload a video? They want reviews because people want that information. Okay, so I'm going to age myself. But I ain't ashamed because look at this face, right? The body still needs some work, but I still love it, okay? In 1999, when I bought my first DVD player, I went on the 1999 internet, which was very primitive compared to this internet here today. There was not nearly as much information or as good of information, but there were still written customer reviews, and I would go through, I would decide, first I went and I found what I should look for in a DVD player. And then that led me to certain DVDs, right? DVD players. And then and I narrowed it down to, I really want this. This is not so much. Okay. And then I went and I read the reviews, and that's how I decided upon the DVD player that I was going to buy. It wasn't a 15-week process or anything. It was like in an evening or a day or two, right? But that's what people are looking to do. There was a study done a few years ago, and this is based on 2011 data. Okay. It is now 11 years later, and there's that much more data, so people are looking at that much more data, okay? But based on 2011 data, people were making their buying decisions based off of 28 pieces of information. And this is why building an audience that is targeted and niche is key, and engaging and creating conversational content so that people keep coming back to you. That's why value is so important for people to keep coming back to you, because they're looking at, it takes 28 pieces of data, 28 exposures basically for someone to make a buying decision. So it goes like this, okay? So let's go back to the DVD player thing, right? So that 28 pieces could be 28 different reviews. It could be 28 different web pages. It could be a lot of different ways, right? But it goes like this, okay? There are people who I was looking for that DVD player, so I went out and sought the information. But most people, especially on Facebook and other platforms, but definitely on Facebook, and most social platforms are on them to be social and to be entertained and maybe educated. I'm a nerd, so I love education. I'm going to stick around for education, right? So you can also do the / where you combine education and entertainment and make it edutainment, okay? So most people are not on social platforms to buy, okay? Most people are not here to buy. But if you make a compelling enough case and get in front of them enough time, people will buy from you, okay? So the reason I say that, you have to understand that the content you're creating for social is not for people who are looking to buy. You're looking to make people fall in know, and trust with you first, and then solve a problem for them, okay? So that's really what you need for affiliate marketing. Another thing you don't need for affiliate, creator, influencer, you don't need a lot of fancy equipment. You just don't. You don't need a $600 camera, a $2,000 camera. You don't need a $500, $2,000 makeup vanity if you're in that space. You don't need even a ring light. My first videos for years, I went live with my phone stacked on books, with my laptop sitting stacked on top of books, my phone propped up against the screen. I didn't even have a tripod. Yes, I have fabulous lighting now, and actually I could use another light right here, okay? But it's absolutely not necessary. I go live from the backyard on a sunny day. You don't have to have fabulous lighting. What you have to do is you have to start right here, right now with what you have, okay? You don't have to have everything all lined up and perfect. You're going to upgrade. You're going to make money. And as you make money, you're going to reinvest in your business and up level your game. Okay. You're going to, like I said, you're going to make money. You're going to get in where you fit in. Get started right now with what you have, right? You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start in order to be great. Okay. And so you're going to start where you are, and then you're going to get great. You don't have to be perfect. You do not. I make mistakes on video, on live video all the time. And 99.9% of those mistakes, people don't notice. The audience never even notices. The only person who notices is you. That's something I learned very early on as a child, going to the School of the Arts and being on stage and giving presentations my entire life. You do not have to be perfect. In fact, people kind of prefer that you're not. They want to see you being human, right? Like I said, we're living in a time where the greatest asset that we have is we can bring humanization to these products by sharing our journey, sharing our experience. Hey, hon, giving the behind the scenes information, the unboxing. Again, to date myself, I was one of the early adopters of wearables, right? So I had that Nike Fuel Band like 10 years ago, right? And I wanted to learn more about it. So on YouTube, I found some unboxing videos to see exactly how big it was, because they can put all the measurements they want on the website. My brain, no comprende. It does not compute. So I needed to physically see it. I wanted to see what it looked like. And so I watched some unboxing videos on YouTube. That's the kind of content that you should be creating, giving people information that's not on that company's website. I remember I was partnered with a company, and I used to always send in, oh my God, I can't believe you guys didn't do this. I can't believe you didn't share that. I can't believe you didn't share that. And what I learned was that's the content that I should be creating. I'm glad they didn't provide that, because I can provide that information and become a resource, which is another word for know, like, and trust. Okay. Now, some products you're not going to be tied to as closely, right? And if that's the case, you definitely need to build up your audience. So you still need to be creating content that audience is looking to consume, and still solving problems for that audience. I'm going to share a couple things that may be a little bit controversial. So if you're in beauty and skincare, for example, and if you are partnered with one company specifically, I would caution you against only creating content using that company's products for a few different reasons. Number one, if that relationship ends for whatever reason, they go out of business, they get shut down, you decide to no longer represent them. That's all the content that you have out there. And your video content, especially your longer form video content like YouTube and over on Pinterest, is going to be residual. It's going to live for quite a while, right? And so I'm not saying you should, if you're with company A, and you should be using company C's products, but that's their direct competitor. But for example, say your company only had mascara, then you need to be using various brow pomades, right? You need to be focusing on the eye and what other brands that you use, you like, and will get you some social clout, okay? It's one of the biggest mistakes I see people make, because here, I want you to understand this, and I didn't even mean to go here, but this is money right here, okay? understand, especially like if you're with a network marketing or direct sales company, a lot of people there's not really a lot of brand awareness, especially if it's a newer one. So you're going to borrow, I never can say that word. And I was in mortgages for years and cannot say that word, right? I cannot say borrower to save my life. Probably because of my Wisconsin nasally accent, okay? But you're going to borrow some social clout from those brands. But it's an even trade because you're also using their product and creating content that is putting their brand out there. And you never know. I've had them reshare me. I've had them post me on their grid. I've had them post me in their stories. And that's how you can gain a larger following. So, am I making sense? I'm trying to see where the turtle take the water. I have no idea what you're talking about, but that's okay. So you want to borrow that social clout because there's overlap. And back in the day, brands did it all the time. They would share each other's, if someone did a look and it had 3 or 4 different makeup companies in it, all 3 or 4 makeup companies would share that video and tag and say that the other companies were in there. And that's how they all grew. And that's how so many of them got to millions of followers. So that whole collaboration thing, it applies to, adjacent brands and products. And don't be afraid to share products that you love and are not getting paid on and that are adjacent to what it is that you are already promoting. Okay. So let's see. We said you don't need a lot of followers. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment. You don't need to be a professional or expert in the space. You develop that authority with the content that you create. I can't even remember because that whole turtle thing threw me off. I shouldn't have even looked at it or read it out loud because now it's in my brain. But what questions do you have? Let's pause and let's answer some questions. I would love to have you come aboard. And while I'm waiting for questions, be an affiliate with me with the clinical grade skincare that I represent and gives me this glow. And that is the best way for me to teach, mentor, and guide you in affiliate marketing. It's such a great income stream. It's such a great industry to be in because you can do it from anywhere. And once you get so much content out, it's just repurposing and resharing. And then you can, you can always create what you want to, right? But there's certain pieces of information that you definitely want to get out there because remember I said people are looking for 28 pieces of information. So you can get an affiliate link from me for $0, right? But if you're going to do it the way that I teach you, you want to get one of the brand packs, and those start at $150, right? It's not that you have to have inventory. The reason I would recommend a brand pack and not a $0 affiliate link is number one, if you're not an existing, very successful affiliate marketer with a buying audience, like you are, you only get orders every now and then, and it's a surprise to you. If you are brand spanking new, you need a brand pack because you need to develop that authority. And how you develop that authority is by demoing the product. And I have a whole system in my team group. You do not have to build a team. You can just sell. And I can teach you how to go live, how to make reels, how to make TikToks, how to make YouTubes that are within those 28 pieces of information that people are looking for, and help you build that audience, solve problems, and turn strangers into buyers online, and even convert some of your friends and family because, some of them will support you for GP in the beginning, some won't, but nobody ever became a millionaire. Nobody ever became a 6-figure earner off of their friends and family. So you have to learn how to do this affiliate marketing, content marketing, creator, influencer. It all overlaps. And I would be more than happy to help you with that. So any questions, you can always comment. You can always DM me. And in the link in my bio is the best way to actually contact me. Click contact me there. And I will definitely get back to you. So I'm going to go now. Y'all have a great day.